There was something magical about perfume in the 1980s. It wasn't about trends, it was about identity. Behind every glass bottle was a story of confidence, mystery, and individuality. Some became icons, while others quietly disappeared, waiting to be rediscovered. From golden evenings to whispered secrets, these forgotten fragrances captured the heart of the decade and deserve their moment in the light again. Today, we're uncovering 10 hidden 1980s perfumes you've probably never heard of, but should have. Stay until number 1, because the final scent on this list might just be the 1980s best-kept secret. Lady Stetson by Coty, 1986. We begin at number 10, where warmth met quiet strength. Lady Stetson was Coty's gentle anthem to independence. Amber, rose, and sandalwood blended into something soft yet grounded, a fragrance that carried grace with confidence. It wasn't loud, but it lingered beautifully, like sunlight on linen, or a melody you can't quite forget. For many, it became a signature of calm elegance, proof that sophistication doesn't always need to shout. Lady Stetson remains one of those humble treasures that time forgot, but one whiff and the 1980s return in full color. Fatale by Coty, 1980. At number 9, a fragrance of intrigue and quiet allure. Coty's Fatale opened with aldehydes and lush florals, anchored by a smooth, woody base. It felt timeless, balanced between confidence and refinement. This was Coty's nod to classic glamour, but seen through an 80s lens, polished, modern, quietly self-assured. For those who wore it, Fatale was more than perfume, it was presence. Today, it's rarely seen, but its poised beauty still whispers from the past. Dea by Quintessence, 1982. Sliding into number 8, a hidden gem that truly lived up to its name. Dea by Quintessence was bold in its own way, not through intensity, but through originality. It mixed creamy florals with a sparkling citrus lift and a musky finish that felt daring yet wearable. It was the scent of optimism, of trying something new, standing out without losing grace. Dea was fresh, sophisticated, and full of personality, the kind of fragrance that made an impression without even trying. Few bottles remain today, but those who remember it know it was quietly ahead of its time. Xiang by Revlon, 1987. At number 7, we travel east to a scent inspired by elegance and balance. Xiang by Revlon was a beautiful interpretation of East meets West. It opened with jasmine and orange blossom, grounded by warm woods and a subtle amber tone. It wasn't a typical Revlon release, it was artistic, meditative, and refined. The bottle itself reflected serenity, soft, golden, and poised. Xiang offered something rare, a calm, graceful scent in a decade known for extravagance. That contrast made it unforgettable. Mystique by Lentheric, 1980. Now for number 6, a fragrance that lived up to its name, mysterious, rich, unforgettable. Mystique by Lentheric was deep velvet in scent form. It combined exotic florals, soft spice, and smooth amber to create something both comforting and captivating. This was the quiet kind of glamour, one that didn't flash, but glowed from within. In the sea of louder 80s perfumes, Mystique felt timeless. Elegant, balanced, and softly radiant, a forgotten treasure that deserves rediscovery. Gem by Van Cleef Arpels, 1987. Halfway through the list, we reach a jewel among perfumes. Gem by Van Cleef and Arpels was just that, a jewel of the fragrance world. Built around spicy rose, amber, and oak musk, it shimmered with refined luxury. It was daring but elegant, glowing with sophistication that only Van Cleef could capture. Wearing Gem felt like slipping into a silk gown beneath soft candlelight, quietly radiant, endlessly graceful. A true masterpiece that never needed to boast, just shine. La Perla by La Perla, 1987. At number 4, we step into timeless Italian elegance. La Perla was everything the brand stood for: refinement, craftsmanship, and beauty. A blend of rose, iris, and woods created an aura of poise and polished confidence. It was sophisticated yet gentle, more about balance than boldness. Like a perfectly tailored dress, La Perla was built to last, graceful, composed, and unforgettable. Even now, it's the definition of understated luxury from a decade known for excess. Clandestine by Guy Laroche, 1986. Taking the number 3 spot, the scent of mystery and quiet charisma. Clandestine by Guy Laroche blended spices, florals, and woods with just enough warmth to feel inviting. It was complex, layered, the kind of perfume that changed as the hours passed. It told a story without words, a fragrance of quiet confidence and calm intrigue. Guy Laroche crafted something special here, a perfume that didn't chase attention but drew it naturally. One of the most underrated creations of the 1980s, and a hidden masterpiece. La Nuit by Paco Rabanne, 1985. At number 2, night falls and the world becomes still. La Nuit by Paco Rabanne was poetry in perfume form. A dark floral chypre with touches of plum, spice, and oak musk, it was rich yet soft, warm yet mysterious. It carried the calm of twilight, elegant, introspective, and deeply emotional. This was perfume for reflection, not for show. La Nuit may have faded from counters, but its legacy lingers, like moonlight over still water. Gianni Versace by Versace, 1981. And finally, number 1, the hidden heart of 1980s luxury. Before the bold Versace image we know today, there was this, Gianni Versace, 1981. A refined floral chypre with galbanum, rose, and oak musk, elegant, balanced, and full of quiet confidence. It embodied early Versace, artistic, graceful, yet unmistakably modern. There was power in its restraint, a reminder that true style doesn't need volume. This first Versace fragrance captured the dawn of fashion empire and remains one of the great unsung perfumes of its time. And there you have it, 10 hidden 1980s perfumes you've probably never heard of, but should have. From the gentle grace of Lady Stetson to the mystery of Clandestine and the rare beauty of Gianni Versace, these fragrances represent the forgotten elegance of the decade. They may have slipped from shelves, but not from memory, because true artistry never fades. Which of these lost gems have you ever seen, or maybe even owned? Let me know in the comments below, and share your favorite hidden scent from the past. If you enjoyed this nostalgic journey through vintage perfume history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more cinematic countdowns through fragrance and time. Because the best perfumes aren't just scents, they're stories waiting to be rediscovered.